Hey folks, have you gone over to YouTube yet? Because it's there. The whole Apocalypse Soon catalog there for your eyes to feast upon. Feel free to objectify the channel as long as you subscribe. And now let's get in the show.
Brevity is the soul of wit is one of the most famous sayings, and what it means is economical. Like, not a wasted word is what makes something really land. All right, let's go. Ready?
Oh yeah, I was ready to rock.
Did we go?
Yeah, we started.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Apocalypse Soon. This is an unofficial kind of, not the usual opening, but it's good to see everybody. It's a beautifully cool, what is this? It's April 25th.
Yep.
And it's a beautiful day here, April 25th, and me and Kev are in the park. It's a combo of beauty and horror. We have a lunatic, who is racing toward us right now. It's a dance out here. It's a dance between beauty and horror. It's a dance between comedy and tragedy. Mm-hmm. It is what's called the Great Paradox, or what my guru, Sven Lockhart, says it is. It is. Sven, are you the Italian alien? No. Hello. I'm Colonel Disney. You ever start a podcast and it all goes to fucking hell right away, and you're in your cups, you got a damn headache, and you're just thinking about the dog you love being at home, you're looking at a bouncy house in front of you going, where did my life go wrong? Well, we got a cookie for that. It's called What I Just Said. Anyway, Kev, we are doing a new podcast, another new podcast. I would have to say, me and you have gotten into a groove of just being able to get together and figure it out.
Yeah. I'd like to see a little more brevity on that intro.
Kevin was here going, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought brevity was a type of wing nut used in a muffler system by Renault.
There was no... I was like, I didn't think it was that serious at all.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. I thought brevity was a flavor of a muffin.
Now, we're in the midst of a triumphant week for Kev, who just got hired by the Comedy Store, and it's a climb into the Comedy Store, and you are now climbing.
Oh yeah,
hired as a door guy. The most famous people in the world. Kinnison was a door guy. Yep. Maron was a door guy.
Yep.
Probably so many more that I can't even think of.
Jim Carrey.
Was he a door guy? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want Carrie parking my car.
Oh, yeah, that would be...
I would be like, can I Venmo you, Jim? He goes, we don't exist. Nothing exists. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But can I Venmo you?
Let me Venmo you.
Oh, look. I've been tossing walnuts to squirrels, everybody, and it's been nice. And you know what's really cool about the park routine, because I'm out here a lot. There's a guy who's always here. He's got about 5 or 6 dogs with him all the time. And he's a retired studio guy in L.A. Like, I don't know if he was behind the cameras. I think he was behind the cameras. And he's retired now. And he just spends his life taking care of dogs in the neighborhood.
I love that. I love that so much. Yeah, you gotta, I was talking to somebody about this yesterday, where you think about the end game.
Yeah.
Like, where do you want to end up at the end of all this whole thing? And I'm going, I want to buy acreage up in Squaw Valley where it's cheap. And they're going, I don't know. But the idea of like walking dogs every day, for your remaining years, not too bad.
Or would you rather go out guns blazing like Babyface Nelson? You just going into a 7-Eleven going, yeah, Okay, I'm the door guy,
Yeah.
and I'm fucking pissed.
I'm a goddamn door guy. Give me the licorice.
Everybody show me their ID. Now.
And just in a 7-Eleven with all the people
Are you
there.
now kind of a bouncer there?
No, I mean,
Okay.
I guess
if trouble comes up.
if trouble comes up,
Which I have seen, but not for a long time.
yeah, no, I mean, I see.
I
it.
have not seen that shit for a long time, which is nice.
I can alert security, which is
okay.
nice because at the Improv.
Yeah, hi,
there
this
no
is
security.
Tinkin. I'm in Sector 4C. It looks like Martin Lawrence's posse is again creating a disturbance. I don't know, but I know anything that centers around Martin Lawrence is a egotistical bloodbath.
Nobody. Make
That was the
eye
last fight at
contact.
the Comedy Store that I saw.
Was Martin Lawrence?
He was coming. This was years ago. I think
Yeah.
it was even before the pandemic, but or right. I don't know, or dorm. I don't know, but his fucking people started some shit in
That
the
happens.
parking lot because they felt affronted.
Yep.
Not cool. Not cool. And
Yeah.
luckily, I haven't seen him in a while. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, that same thing happened with Chappelle's people too.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where-
it's all this like, oh, I'm here for Chappelle or I'm here for Martin Lawrence. I would just be so cool going, do you know if there's any free food?
Could you point me in the direction of the snacks, please?
Couple of dietary restrictions. I'm vegan. And
Unless it's really good.
I'm vegan, and my doctor is pretty sure that I have an impacted colon. Sir, those stats don't add up. I know. Rain on me, tree. This tree is rain.
These squirrels are making us are showering down their affections of the tree.
I just threw some more walnuts at the squirrels.
I'm proud of you.
Fuck. I wish I had some water, dude.
I can go get some coffee out of my car, some iced coffee.
Oh, fuck.
Do you want to do a sketch called Proposing While Coughing while I go get some liquid?
I'm gonna...
I'll be right
I'll
back.
do a sketch. Ladies and gentlemen, I am left on my own again to do a sketch. Okay, Kevin is out of earshot. I'm going to say this again. He's holding me here against my will. I don't want to be a podcaster. I was very happy in my life being a welder. This was about 35 years ago. I was welding for the Navy, and Kevin came out of nowhere, and he's forced me into comedy, and he beats me about the ears. You've heard that expression, getting your ears boxed? Well, that happens to me all the time, and I know a lot of you are saying, oh, this is just a set-up bit because Kevin is going to be editing. Kevin is going to be editing this later, and I'm telling you, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Kevin doesn't pay attention when he's editing. That's why the podcast is in the state it's in. So he won't see this. He won't see this. Hello, doggies. Hello, doggies. Those are my guests today. 3 beautiful doggies. And I just want to say that he's bringing me over. And he's on his way back. He's on his way back. I'm just looking at all the pretty people here. Here's Kevin. Okay, so please contact the authorities. He's coming right now. Okay, I'll make believe I'm doing the end of a Driving in the Rain. And the rain came down so hard. The only people who survived it were the rain people. Okay, now you say that was Driving in the Rain?
That was Driving in the Rain with Eddie Pepitone.
Hello, guys.
Oh.
Hello, guys. You are after those squirrels. Hello. Oh, boy. Hello, baby.
Oh.
I'm a 12-step counselor, and they have a problem with squirrels.
That's right. They're addicted to squirrels.
They're addicted. They're addicted to squirrels.
Man,
But it's a healthy addiction, right?
Yes.
See you guys.
Oh, there's no way.
They're no guy.
all
Yeah.
He's like, all the best
See you
squirrels
guys.
are over here.
Oh, what sweeties.
What a treat.
A
folks.
trio of sweeties. So tell us about your. One of us back already.
Oh, yeah,
So tell us about your weekend. Tell us about your weekend.
Well, I did the, I started my first day on Monday at the Comedy Store.
Was I there? No,
No, I think I
because
caught-
I was there. It was last night, and
Yes.
you were a door guy,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you were wondering if you were stepping over the line.
I was because because we were having fun in the parking lot, so I took my break though, and I was like, now I can have
I'm
fun.
on break, baby.
Yeah. No, well,
Look, you tell your first day at the Comedy Store. You were arguing with like the powers that be, going, "You show me where it says during my break I have to comport to a certain behavior, and furthermore, brevity is not shortness." You ever get vomited on? We have here in Nabisco, and we have a cookie called "Look at all the green liquid on my pants." Our scouts, prisoners, are selling it. Don't use the ring camera.
look for
So-
the goo on the box.
So anyway, I saw you Friday night.
You did?
Where was I? I was in.
Well,
No, I saw you Thursday night. Today's Friday.
Yeah, yesterday we
I saw
hung
you
out.
Thursday night, and I did the OR. Did I?
Yes, you
Yeah.
did the OR last night. Yeah, we hung out yesterday, and we figured out what we're gonna do for the show. We got old Toddy Glass
Right.
on the show.
Folks, come out. I guess you'll bump this at the top too, but come out, Improv Lab. If you're in Hollywood, actually, this podcast.
It's coming out afterwards.
Right.
Yeah,
Scratch that, folks. Hopefully, you'll have been to our Sunday opening extravaganza. And these shows take a little while to find, like any show. So we'll see what we have. We've done the pod a couple of times. This is a mix of like sketches me and you do. You know what's going to determine it is our rapport on stage with them.
Yeah.
So it very much will be a live event,
Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be, I think we've done this so much already that it'll be. I think it'll be very comfortable.
Can you hold this?
Oh yeah. Eddie is walking across the park to retrieve a floating bag. As the bag floats, Eddie tears it apart, fueled by the eco-disaster and his own desire to try to do something to help this beautiful place he calls home.
Yeah, I just saw a plastic bag, big one.
I just
And
saw
so-
a plastic bag.
Well, I've been lonely for so long that I saw a plastic bag and asked for its hand. It didn't say no, so I thought that was a go. And now I travel with my trusty plastic bag. I'm drunk and I'm high, but I have a plastic bag.
Yay!
A machine that gives me oxygen, keeps me alive. There's a shaking in my right hand, and I urinate blood.
Oh, no.
But I've got myself a plastic bag, bag,
plastic bag,
plastic bag,
plastic bag.
Never
Making sweet
tell
love.
me, the plastic bag never tells me I'm a failure. The plastic bag never wants sex when I can't get it up.
Plastic bag.
Plastic bag.
Plastic bag.
You're a mighty good companion for a man who's drunk and high. So what else did you do this week?
Oh, real quick, we should do a new sketch called "Pointless Advertisements for Shows That Have Happened in the Past." And it's a perfect example.
Hey, folks, me and Kevin are in a 12-step program. And one of the things we have to do is make amends for things we didn't do, and we never promoted a lot of shows. So I'd like to ask you guys to come on down to something that happened in June 2023. Come on down at the Lyric Hyperion. We'll be running a series of sketches, and we'll also be selling hats. It is a great, beautiful day here. We have our friend who takes care of doggies coming over to say hi. I've been feeding these guys walnuts, too. Is that what you have? Well, it's their day today.
Yeah.
So our buddy here is feeding these guys. Hello, guys. You got your usual pack of beautiful dogs. Hello, you crazy kids.
Hey, poppers.
Hello.
To me. Oh,
Hi,
there's a
babies.
sweetie.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh.
Oh, there you go. Look, she sat down.
Hello.
Oh.
Here in Los Angeles, you get to enjoy. This is really true that a lot of people don't know, Kev. Here in LA, you get to enjoy fall weather, and this is the end of April.
Yeah, it is quite wild. With the eco
We have
collapse,
the weird, yes, with the
think-
eco collapse.
You really get the beautiful foliage, the foliage.
Hey, you know, I just want to say this in my opening statement here at Shell Oil. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. I just want to say, blow me.
Oh, baby, can you take it?
Blow me.
Excuse me, sir. Sir,
Yes.
can I please? The pornography is really distracting,
Stick it where
and I'm having a hard time staying
it-
focused on the
Stick it where it
figures
hurts.
and
Stick
the
it where it
numbers
hurts.
that you.
Stick it where.
It's every time, and then you'll question me later. Hey, what was
Hello.
quarter five like? And here I am looking. I can't remember what quarter five was.
Peg
'cause
me.
there
Peg
was
me.
what
Peg me, bitch.
appears to be
Peg me, bitch.
operatic pornography
All right,
playing constantly.
All right. Hey, that was a couple of sketches we haven't done in a while. The Shell Oil executives.
Oh, look at this.
There was a bitter email about
at
that
this little
one
puppy.
once. What?
Really? That's such a cute little puppers.
Hi, baby.
I had to call your attention to that.
I hope he knows where his daddy. Where's his owner?
Oh yeah, that's one of your friends.
Oh, good. Anyway, so where were we up to in our
Well, we
going
were
over the week?
talking about the sketches. Yeah, so we went over the week. Yesterday was a blast. You know, we went and got some Chinese food. We just kind of hung out.
After or before?
Well, Thursday before I went to work.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Oh,
before
you
I
and
went
the
to work.
fam.
No, me and you. Me and you hung out yesterday.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this program to bring you a message about enjoying yourself too much. If you have too much fun, you're not going to remember details about your life. Oh, look at that puppy. One big guy, one little guy. Oh, folks, we are having... this is really... It's not just a podcast. We're interactive.
Yes.
We're in 3 dimensions on this podcast. It isn't us in a studio going, oh.
We could do this podcast could easily be a podcast that is like, hey, we're gonna get you outside with this podcast. Like you are gonna enjoy the outdoors a little bit
Yeah.
if you view this podcast. Because I mean, being the only podcast recorded in nature, I think is pretty valuable.
Look at this guy. I hope somebody's got an eye on him.
Look how fast he's going.
Is it my friend?
Yes,
who's
it
watching?
is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's watching.
Oh,
he's quick.
Look
man.
at that puppy. Now that is so cool. Now, however, if I was watching the pup, I would be closer to him because as puppies, they're a little unpredictable.
Oh yeah.
And when I first got Basil, my little pup that I had for about 10 years, I had Basil for 10 years before he passed away, and he bolted toward the street.
Oh, that's so terrifying.
No, but I mean, he bolted toward, and I had no idea. He had played me because I had never seen him run like this. He was like, doo, 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 doo. And then all of a sudden, he was like a shot out of a gun.
It's impressive. When a dog puts it on, I wonder what he saw.
Your little guy is over here. Way over there.
Yeah, he's right there. He's behind a tree right now.
The little pup. Atticus, okay. Atticus Finch, yeah.
That makes sense. Coming up on your left.
Hello, babies.
I mean, what a day, Eddie. What a day.
It really is.
The
And we
amount
have
of
1,
puppies.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 6, 7 dogs around us. We've been feeding squirrels. Anyway, folks, this is the podcast where we describe dogs that you cannot see.
Oh, they can see him.
We have a black lab. Oh, that's right. That's why that camera's awesome.
Yes, that's why. That's the puppy cam.
That's good because we should do a clip where this right here called "Squirrels in Danger." Hey, blow me! Here's an episode. Here's an episode of what the squirrel is saying to the dogs right now. Hey, blow me, asshole! I don't care how many of you are there. You can't get this high. Hey, suck my little squirrel dick. Suck my little squirrel dick.
You dumb fuck. You think you can get me up here? I'm going to come down there just for a second. Just to see if you can give you some hope. And then
Let
I'm
me
gonna
tell
fuck
you
up.
something, squirrel. I got nothing but time.
I wait all day.
Time is a river, squirrel. And oh boy, that's a part Australian, I think, with those, Is that an Australian right there? It's a what? Wow, interesting. Because of those spots that are nice. Those dappled, nice. Hey, guys. Oh, I know all you guys now. Yeah.
Welcome back to Touching Grass, the podcast that takes you outside.
I'll tell you something, guys. You're never going to get me, you motherfucker. Hey, look at me, Ma. He he's robbed treats from dogs.
Honey.
It's the squirrel gang.
Yes.
Nobody
he's
in
like-
our family's ever been caught for almost a generation now.
Apocalypse Soon is sponsored by MyBookie. You can't buy a ticket to Vegas every weekend, so why not just have Vegas come to you? MyBookie's live casinos where all the fun happens. Whether you're into baccarat, roulette, or blackjack, we've got dealers, real cards. It's all happening live, folks. I lost my children's entire college fund on MyBookie, but the first time I won a little bit, and I think it's gonna be my year. I'm really sure. Whether you just want to sneak away and place a bet during a family dinner or make a whole casino night of it, MyBookie has what you need to have a good time. Sign up now with code PEP, and you can boost your bankroll with a deposit bonus designed to help you make the most of your money. If you don't want a bonus, that's okay too. We just want them to know that we sent you. That's code PEP when you download the MyBookie app. Use code PEP or click the link in our show notes. Bet on every game, every time, from anywhere, only with MyBookie.
Anyway, so what else? What else is going on? So, do you have spots What do you have
the
tonight?
store? Yeah. So so when my first shift was on Monday, I had a spot there. That was fun. I did a spot for friends and family, and had a
Oh, you
great
did?
set. Yeah. And then on Thursday, yesterday,
When I was there.
yeah, I did not have a spot, but I was just working the back door. You know how I do it.
Right. We were hanging with Hendren,
Yep,
who
Hendron Seavey.
I couldn't believe his name. I was like, dude, is that really your name?
Generational hipsters, man.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody, but I am starving.
He's starving, folks. I mean, this is called Eating Natural Food with Eddie Pepitone. Oh, this will be great. This is going to be good. A lot of people go, "Hey, you don't eat enough on the podcast." They go, "No, I'm good. I'm good." No, people get upset about chewing sounds on podcasts.
I know.
You know, and you don't even care. You're flying free out here. Like an elderly man giving compliments to young women on the beach. Beautiful suit, ma'am. It's got to be comfortable. That's got to be some benefit of being older is the lack of caring.
The what?
The lack of care, the lack of giving a fuck about shit. Like,
Well, hopefully that is the process where it sounds like you're this selfish person, but when you realize that we're all going to die, essentially.
yeah.
When you realize that we are given a certain amount of time to play.
Yes.
Really, that's what we are given here on Earth, and everything gets very heavy. I do that too, man.
Well, in the face
It's
of
very heavy, but then you look at like the dogs playing in the park and just the trees growing, the flowers peeking up, It's beautiful,
it really is. You've said it on this podcast before that, kind of in the face of devastating helplessness, in a way, absurdity is not a bad answer. Absurdity
To me, it's the only answer,
Yeah, and I've always appreciated that because it is very funny to me the amount of very serious conversations people are having that result in nothing at all. And they're ending relationships, they're ruining jobs, and nothing is accomplished. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't change one person's mind, and it
Well,
really.
the scary thing is the powers that be want us to feel separated from each other and separated from the earth, separated from the one system we're all part of.
Yes.
And then we're like, oh my God, I'm not going to survive. Oh my God. And, that's where we all are, when we have to realize that. Not realize because it's just like we have to let go, surrender, and have some kind of help and organize. And it's a wild time right now because of how intense the dark forces.
Yeah.
Skywalker, rule the universe with me, Skywalker.
When would you say you were? This is a two-parter here.
Okay.
Activated, like engaged, like politically and with the ecosystem. Like, do you remember a point in time when you were like
Engaged with that?
Yeah, when it really.
I always
turned
was.
on.
I always was, man. But now it has come to pass that it is kind of serious.
Yes.
Kind of is a very kind of relaxed,
Well, I picture you growing up.
I mean,
in
understated
Brooklyn.
word,
Yeah. I picture you growing up in Brooklyn as a young boy in a city-ish environment, next to the big city, getting yelled at for touching the thermostat.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking like, what do you go outside and you're like, God damn it. People need to stop using aerosol, or like I don't like.
No,
at what point, what did that like? Was it with?
No,
the,
I just becoming, my worldview has always been like, well, there are powerful interests that want to exploit the earth and people as much. It's called capitalism, as much as they can. And they don't care what they do. I knew that to be the case. Oil was the biggest thing, I think. You know, these oil spills that.
Oh yeah.
I think the most horrified, and it really made me just go, "Oh wow!" was the Gulf oil spill. If you remember that one during a hurricane, it was BP.
Yep.
And they've got a great PR firm headed by Rudy Lipkin.
Is that true?
Hello, I'm Rudy Lipkin here at BP, and sure our oil.
Oh God!
I forgot about that. No, BP does not have that
okay.
in its boardroom. BP just has some guy who always opens the boardroom with the talk about poisonous frogs. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, before Rudy Lipkin talks about how we're going to make people think we're not killing everything, I'm going to talk about poisonous frogs today. The red bulbous. The red bulbous is a poisonous frog that has destroyed people's lives, including my Aunt Martha. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Marjorie. No, Margarine. Say that 3 times fast.
Marjorie. Margarine.
Not bad.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
I couldn't do it.
If you got copy to read, I'll do it.
He's Kevin Tinkin, and he has no moral center.
Hey, folks, I got a kid who wants to go to private college, and we've never had money.
Hello,
I don't
baby.
know what he's thinking.
Hello, baby boys.
But if if there's somebody I can sell my soul to out there, I sure would love the opportunity to turn it down. And we'll see. It depends on if it's a good deal. But
Hell yeah.
I've always been waiting for that opportunity in Hollywood to sell my soul. And nobody's given me the chance. Nobody's made me a good offer ever.
Yeah. It's a long game out here, unless you fucking nail, unless you're... A lot of people are flash in the pans out here.
Yeah.
Meaning they have some success and then it gets rough and they're used to success because they broke in with it and they can't ride out. And then there's lifers. There's lifers. We're lifers.
Yes.
You're a lifer.
Yes.
Your path was funny though. It went through like the church, and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there have been people who else was a preacher? A lot of comics, I think.
I know Kennison was through that.
Kennison, George Wallace, maybe.
Yeah, Pete Holmes. I know.
Oh, Pete came from a religious background. He's funny.
There's a lot of that. It is an interesting thing when I think about the the multiverse or the potential of a path I could have gone through. I feel like I'm on a pretty rare trajectory of the paths I could have gone down. So it's I'm enjoying myself, man. I really am. And like you said earlier,
you needed this right now because but man, that is such a great example to show how the breakthroughs happen after struggle.
Yes.
Right? Like that has to precede it,
Absolutely. Yeah, it makes you appreciate it more. It definitely it's nice too. And you know what, it'll spur me on to the next one, which is nice, Which of course I'm going to need. constantly.
These guys are so funny. Matter of fact, his tail is in the way of that. It's so funny.
I love this. We were going to be in your place.
I know, and I'm
glad
so glad. I actually, when you said you were outside, and I was like, ready to do it inside today, once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's do it inside. And I'm so glad we didn't, because this has been, I think the name of this podcast should be Love Fest.
I love it.
Like Love Fest, like the summer of '69 was the famous Woodstock Summer of Love. I say we bring back the Summer of Love in the middle of fascism. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Summer of Love 2025. That would be great. That's how we should respond to these fucking Christian fascist fucks.
I love that.
These fucking tools who just want to kill people. Let's fucking kill them with love.
Organized with music and dancing and
avocado toast points.
Oh, yeah, and braless women. And just to really throw it in their face.
Braless women. Yeah, hello. I'm Ted Johnson, lawyer for braless women. Have you gotten... Oh, God, I'm going to throw up. I'm Charlton Bisco.
When we do the lovin', and they're reporting on it, and one reporter looks at it and he understands it, and the other reporter is just like so horny, he just can't help himself. So he's like, oh man, what a beautiful thing here. These people are revolting with peaceful protest and by singing and dancing in unification, and what a beautiful thing to see it. And the costumes out here, and I mean, are you seeing what I'm seeing here, Ed?
Yes, I am, Ted, and it is beautiful. And I'll tell you, one thing that I really love about here, besides the food trucks, are ladybugs.
Oh, beautiful.
I love a good ladybug crawling into a sandwich, and if I happen to eat it by mistake, it's good luck.
It is.
Not for the ladybug, I'll tell you that, Ted.
I'll tell you, it certainly isn't for the ladybug. And I got to tell you, the costumes out here, the pageantry is absolutely
I love you
beautiful.
so much, Ted. I really do. Hello, doggies.
Oh, these beautiful puppies around here.
Bye, guys. I'm so glad we have our camera to capture all of these doggies. It's been such a lovely ride here today.
Absolutely
bandanas
fantastic. And I gotta say,
this one here, the black one here,
he's, I mean, just in love.
And by the way, folks, when I say black one, I mean the black dog.
That's right. And by that, he definitely means the black dog that literally exists here. This is not some sort of slang or something. And I got to say, I'm loving a lot of the women out here are very scantily clad.
I'll say, Ted, people can't see it because the camera is pointed this way, but over here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 women in very, very beautiful bikinis.
Absolutely gorgeous.
They're holding up a sign that says, "Don't look."
No. Sorry about that. I see 10 beautiful women, 20 beautiful mounds over here, and it's all here to celebrate love in the 2025 Love Fest.
We are here at the 2025 Love Fest, and people are making love all around us, Bob, all around us. By the way, these two folks are engaged in 69, or if you're dyslexic, 96. 96.
They're intersecting. It's oral. It's pure reciprocation, which is a great representation of what's out here. What the people want from their government is a reciprocation. 69, if you will. We give, they should give a little bit back, and a lot of times we're just sucking dick and we're not getting our pussies eaten at all. And it's really, really grinds my gears, Eddie. I don't know if you're feeling this too, but I'm seeing this beautiful couple in just full-on lovemaking. They're both about to, I think they just both had a simultaneous orgasm.
Hey, everybody. My name is Lou Stevens, and I'll be selling bags of nuts at this year's Love Fest. I'm bags and nuts. I'm going to be walking through everybody making love because you need protein.
That's right. That's
You
right.
need protein if you're going to make love. Mommy.
If you're making love out
Mommy.
here,
The emotionally damaged nut bag man. We'll be right back after this message from Weed Killer.
God, these weeds are driving me nuts.
I just got bitten by a rockfish.
Oh, crikey, what should we do?
I'm paralyzed.
I hate being paralyzed.
Me too.
It's the worst. That's why you should buy Down Under Weed Killer. We'll kill the weeds. Somebody might get paralyzed, and it's the worst.
Allah. Are you tired of wearing compression socks? Me too. Someone help me to the door. Ladies and gentlemen. Hello, please help me to the door. Don't make this another show within a show within a show. Ladies and... No, please, help me to the door. I'm not a character. I'm a guy who needs help to the door.
I'm not sure why there's a camera crew in here for this.
Nuts, bags of nuts.
God damn it. We join you back here at Love Fest 2025.
Oh, God.
We got Larry's Nuts for sale. If you're making love, don't forget about Larry's Nuts.
I wish someone would buy a bag of nuts from me.
Look at him. He's devastated by the lack of nut sales this year at Love Fest 2025.
Yes, please buy a bag of nuts for me, please. Oh, look at this, like, little, it looks like almost a water terrier or something, like very scruffy fur. Or that coiled kind of fur, you know?
The cute little pupper dogs out here. Oh, it's very nice. He's got a kind of a big unit on him.
He does.
I mean, I hate to, be out of pocket over here.
Welcome to, he's got kind of a big unit on him. It's the outdoor podcast where we look for guys who have big units.
Speaking
of
the devil.
In this case, this case, it's a dog. And let me tell you something. That's a hammer he's got hanging. That's a hammer. That's a Black & Decker, yeah?
That dog's name should be Thor.
That's a Black & Decker. That's a salt and pepper hammer.
Oh, it's a salt and pepper hammer, and it's heavy. It's basically one of those pepper mills.
You know what he does? When he gets home, he takes his hammer, his cock, and he hits the door. He says, "Baby, I'm home."
I'm home, and the whole building shakes.
"Baby, I'm home. I want beef stroganoff. And I want you pliable, baby. I've had a hard day in the park showing off my hammer."
I mean, the ratio. If you really think about the ratio on that beast, it's quite beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
I feel like I walked into a fancy restaurant and a waiter comes up with the biggest peppermill I ever seen in my whole life.
Hey, so before we end, Kev,
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to say, how you feeling about Sunday night? Again, we're the podcast that talks about shows that have already happened.
That's right. No, I'm so optimistic.
It's a big one though for us.
Yeah, no, it really is. It's going to be a lot of fun. We sat down and kind of nailed down like what we want it to feel like, kind of the general outline, so it gives us an amount of freedom. And they also have, a gist. We got Todd Glass coming. I mean, it's going to be an absolute. I hope you guys come because it will be a lot of fun. I bought a fog machine. I don't know how I could not be optimistic about this. I'm doing a show with who I believe is the greatest comic living today.
Oh, no way.
I do. Hey, we're at Love Fest 2025.
That's
baby.
true. Okay, you could say that during Love Fest.
That's right.
Whoa,
I've enjoyed your stand-up since before I started doing it. So to be doing a show with you and Todd Glass as well it's a thrill. So I'm pumped. And Eddie, I don't know if you know this, but we got 3 tickets sold. And it's so no.
Folks, if you're into small crowds, no,
man.
it should be a decent sized house. We were thinking
It's going to be great. Yeah,
Right?
there's going to be a lot of people there. It'll be fun, and we've been we've been
and
advertising.
we have some bits planned. We were going to do guided. We were going to do driving in the rain. Then we were going to do Ode to Pepitone and praying for celebrities. Or there was there was maybe one other. I think we were going to do 5 sketches.
Driving in the rain
Yeah.
as well.
5 sketches, 4 stand-ups.
Yes,
That's cool.
it'll be great. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, it'll be a good time. I've been looking forward to this for probably like 6 months or something. We've been talking about making this happen, and it's happening.
It's
So
great.
it'll be good, and we'll be expressing ourselves in the same way that the dogs are able to express their love for these squirrels.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, buddy, I had fun on this episode of Apocalypse Soon. I'm going to watch hockey. I'm a big NHL playoff hockey guy. I love the regular season too, but the playoffs are such a fun level of great hockey.
Yeah.
And the crowds are insane, and it's just really it checks every box for me of I don't know, it's like making love to a room full of very willing people.
Oh yeah, very willing. You might even say overly willing.
Well, you can never have
No.
an overwill as far as the bedroom.
Yes. Oh, when it comes to
Yeah.
people on the other side of my bed, the more willing, the better.
Absolutely.
Well, I'd love to go to a game with you sometime. That'd be fun.
Where?
To go to a hockey game.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a blast.
Well, the Kings are in it, but since it's the playoffs, the tickets are like sky high. But still, that would be awesome.
I want to throw an octopus on the ice. You know?
Yeah, the closest I got, I threw the DVD of Octopus CD on the ice. Yeah.
Great CD.
Yeah.
CD. Well, folks, we appreciate you stopping by the old Apocalypse Soon podcast. We're here to just encourage you to go outside, take a deep breath. Maybe where you are, there's it's
promote
on fire.
the love fest that's going on.
Yeah, send some love out there. Give compliments.
Do the opposite of what these fucking jerks are doing. And I don't mean love in a gooey sense. I mean love to fight them. You know?
I love it.
Fight and fuck, which has been my saying. I have that on my bumper sticker on my 2006 Honda Element. It just says "fight and fuck!" ! And then it gives my website.
Guys, speaking of Eddie's website, it's eddiepepitone.com. It's got all the show dates on there. Go over there and follow that.
Fight and fuck.
Fight and fuck. And we're working on fightandfuck.com, but we're in some legal battles right now. But if you're not subscribed to the YouTube yet, go to YouTube right now and search Apocalypse Soon Podcast. You can even search just Eddie Pepitone, anything, where there's a lot of ways to get to us. Subscribe over there. We still got a lot of listeners that aren't viewers, so we sure would love to see you over here. Patreon.com, and for $5 or $20, we get you this podcast the day that it comes out in the video format. And then anytime we got an extra clip, a Pepitone doing some stand-up, I throw that up there as well. And we'd love to have you over there, and we even get you some apparel if you're one of our $20 supporters. So, yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you for watching and listening, or both, to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside.